Hi, welcome to Fusing Topics with Mikulka Group. My name is Johnny, and this is Pete. We're over here at 275, Route 79 in Morganville. Today we're going to talk about
Mikulka Contracting. Hey guys, how you doing? So today I just want to talk about some of the services that Mikulka Contracting provides. We're always talking about the electrical world, electrical work, electrical contracting, but today I'd like to focus on the building and the contracting company that we own as well. We have several clients that we're in the middle of projects right now for. We're building a house at the beach in Point Pleasant. We are in the middle of a restaurant installation in Lanoka Harbor. And we are in the middle of a multi-family renovation in Asbury Park. And all those jobs are going really well. The clients are very happy, and we're very happy to have the work and to be doing the jobs. Now, what I want to talk about is the services that a contractor usually provides. So usually you hire a contractor because you want to build an addition, you want to build a house, you want to build something, or you want to renovate the interior of your house. And so a lot of times we'll get a call that says, hey, listen, I want to put an addition on my house. Can you come over and give me a price? And so what not most, but what a lot of people don't understand is there is a lot of footwork that has to go into place before that happens. So one of the modern techniques that contractors are using is called design build. And so basically what that means is you call me and I have access to design professionals. When we talk about design professionals in the construction world, we're talking about engineers and architects. Mostly. There's all different types of engineers: structural engineer, electrical engineer, mechanical engineer. It's those guys. There's guys that deal, with soil. There's guys that deal with, floodplain issues, flood elevations, that sort of stuff. And there's surveying companies. And so all those guys have to get together before you can do anything.
Right.
Nothing can really happen if you're going to go outside the footprint of your house, or you're going to build a new house, or you're going to build an addition. You got to get with those guys first. What we like to do is we have a couple clients, and we're always looking for new clients to do this for, where right now real estate is a very hot commodity. So what a lot of people are doing they're buying some real estate, they're fixing it up, and they're either renting it, selling it, or living in it themselves. So the services that we offer start basically at the time that you're looking for a place. So whether you're looking for a building lot, whether you're looking for a home to renovate, whether you're looking for a home to put an addition onto, whatever it is, we can help you find that house. So we actually can help you with the property search, and we can help you with the procurement. At the point that we can find something for you, or that you find something that you think that we should look at, we'll go out with you, we'll take a look, and we can do a value assessment. Now, what I mean by value assessment is this. Let's say you have a house in a neighborhood, and it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and you want to make it a bigger house. Well, what we can do is we can tell you how much money that you're able to put into that house before you're overvalued. Because you don't want to have a $900,000 house in a $400,000 neighborhood.
Right.
That's a position that you don't want to find yourself in. If you have a $400,000 house in a $900,000 neighborhood, now you're talking. And so if you can find a $400,000 house, put $200 into it, now you just bought a $600,000 house, and you're in a $900,000 neighborhood, that would be fantastic value. So those kind of assessments and inspections are what we can help with. Also, we can inspect the land. We can look at the topography. We can look at the water tables. Are there wetlands? And we can assess the value and the future of that property, based on our experience and the knowledge that we have access to with our company. We also provide realtor services, so we can actually help you with buying the property in and of itself. And at the point that you buy it and you'd like to start the work, we have engineers, surveyors, and architects on staff that can help design whatever it is that you want. And then, of course, we can build it. So if you're interested in spec realty, and basically when people think about spec realty, it's you're buying something as an investment to create value in, to then sell or rent. We certainly can help you with that. It's not the only thing we do. We'd be happy to help you with your existing house, renovations, interior, exterior, all that. But our contracting services are all encompassing, from searching for a property to construction completion to the completion of construction with the added value of the construction project.
Soup to nuts.
Soup to nuts.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Just wanted to let you know that was something that we could do for you, and anything in between. Please consider us for your contracting needs in the future. And now, I have to go back to a place in time, one of our former podcasts.
Rewind.
Right. We have to rewind to a podcast that was aired a couple weeks ago, where our all-around nice guy and project manager, Rob Feely.
Yeah.
Well, he faux pod in such a way that we have to bring this up, and we need to apologize to Mr. Stephen King.
Right.
For the
indignation.
Yeah. I don't even know who that Rob Feely guy thought he was, and that is why he is not here today. Yeah. No, we didn't fire him. Okay. He's a really great guy. We love him. But he said in the podcast, when we were doing bad endings to movies, that Stephen King never writes any good endings. It's like he gives up on the endings in his stories.
And any Stephen King novel his books are the same way, but the shows are even worse. It's all set up and no ending. It's just they never finish off all the stuff he puts into it.
And we have to address that right here.
And if you notice,
right now, let me finish.
Yeah, go.
Let me finish and set the record straight.
Yeah, man.
Go.
If you go back to that podcast, I'm kind of rolling my eyes and going,
all the stuff he puts in.
You know what I mean? And doing that a little bit. Wait, because I disagree. You know what I mean? And Rob also said that no Stephen King book has ever been turned into a good movie.
And that is absurd. Absurd. The Shining.
Oh, my God.
Have you ever seen The Shining? Yep. Christine has seen The Shining. I got to say, The Shining was crazy. The new It especially is
it was
crazy.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, there were some fails, but
okay. But then even the some of the series that are based on his work, Castle Rock, it's fantastic.
Right.
And now it's not.
Didn't he write The Shawshank Redemption?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Shawshank Redemption. Yeah. What are you kidding me?
Right.
Come on, Rob Feely.
Come on.
If we were fair, we would let Rob Feely be here to answer for this, but we are not fair.
Because life isn't fair.
This is not a democracy. Rob Feely, you were wrong. Deal with it. So anyway, we apologize, and please, don't give up on us, Mr. King, okay? We really do love your work. But what we really want to talk about is top 3 horror movies. Top 3.
Yeah. You
got to pick them.
Oh, man.
That's hard for you.
Right now?
Yeah, dude, you got to talk about the contenders for your top 3 all-time horror movies with the Psycho clause. No Psycho. No Alfred Hitchcock Psycho. That's out of the picture. Because obviously that has to be because it's the precursor to really all slasher type horror movies. So, top 3 horror movies. Now, Johnny looks about like he's about to get lost in thought for about a minute and a half. And I don't know how much vamping I can do here. So you're going to have to take over at this point.
Right. What's your top 3?
Christine? I hate horror.
Oh.
I have enough anxiety in my life.
Right.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like
you're the
to
same
be,
way.
Yeah, me too.
Anxious for fun.
Yeah, I'm scared every day that I wake up.
Right.
I'm frightened.
Life is enough.
But this is an interesting thing because we were talking about this before. So Johnny likes to be scared.
Yeah.
He likes to be scared in the same way that he likes to go on a roller coaster. Yeah. Now, I like going on roller coasters, but I don't like being frightened to the point of being disturbed where I'm going to have a dream about a movie.
And I'm going to give you a little background. Right. So when I was a kid, again, this is going to go straight back to King. Oh, what? Carrie was a bad movie?
Yeah, Carrie.
Oh, my God.
Please.
Oh, my God. So I was young when Carrie came out. Okay. That was intense, man.
How old were you?
7.
7 years old watching Carrie?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't think that should have happened.
Okay.
That might explain some things, really.
Right. Yeah, I was a strange kid. You know that. Okay. So at the end, it's kind of like a dream sequence where Amy Irving walks, she goes up to Carrie's grave and then the hand comes out.
Right.
Dude, I jumped probably 5 feet in the air.
Right.
And was so filled with, just the heart racing, the pumping. My parents were out to dinner. My brother was babysitting, my sister and I. We called them at the restaurant.
You had to call them?
We called them at the restaurant. Right. So that was it. That was the pinnacle.
Were you hysterical?
Oh, yeah.
Unconsolable?
Oh, I called my parents at the restaurant.
Were you sobbing?
I don't know if I was sobbing. Probably. I'm going to say
were you sobbing or you freaked out?
It changed my life. So whatever happened there, even though I was so it's so scared that something clicked. And then, I would find myself on Halloween night, after trick-or-treat and stuff, and I would stay up and watch horror movies by myself.
Yeah.
This
is going to get into a deep psychological thing.
I was
It's okay. So John Carpenter's Halloween.
Yeah, John Carpenter's Halloween is crazy. What people don't understand, a lot of maybe younger, like there was nothing like Halloween
Right.
before you saw Halloween.
Right.
Just like there was nothing like Nightmare on Elm Street before you saw. Like I watched Nightmare on Elm Street, I was so frightened
Really?
and so disturbed by that movie. I was, and I was so disturbed by Halloween too. Like disturbed.
Halloween was intense.
And The Exorcist, man.
Oh yeah.
The Exorcist.
Yeah. I think we just named my top 3.
The
Halloween,
Exorcist
The
was so
Exorcist,
frightening. The idea that you could become possessed by a demon, and then it like changed. Like I remember like my parents talking about it, you know, like at the dinner table, and like it was freaking everybody out.
Right.
And then a couple of years later, when I was like maybe like 10 or 11, I like watched it,
Right.
and I had nightmares, like consecutive, like repetitive nightmares for like weeks after watching that. That was great. You should
take those 2 movies that we just mentioned, Halloween and The Exorcist. Look at the soundtrack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the music plays a big part in horror movies for sure. So we got 2. We got 2 of your
Yeah.
You know the kind of horror I like.
The Shining.
The kind of horror that I like.
Those would be my top 3.
I would
and then
put
Evil Dead would have a special place.
See, I would put The Shining in with like The Omen, like The Omen and The Shining.
Omen, the original Omen.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
that's another one of my
That's
favorites.
it.
Right
So
there. I'll just go on.
Johnny actually wants to start reviewing some movies.
I mentioned that.
So if you have any movie that you would like Johnny to review, you should stop by 275 Route 79 North. Johnny will definitely, again, this is another thing, Johnny will stop for a couple minutes, talk to you about it. But certainly if you have a movie, because I think one of the last podcasts, Christine actually gave Johnny a couple bands that he needed to get.
Yeah.
Right. So he's been working on that. And another thing that we'd like to do is Johnny would like to do a little movie review. So Christine, if you know any, or guys out there, if you have any movies that you would like Johnny to review because of his obvious, proclivities and talent for being able to discern good movies, please stop by 275 Route 79 North. And if you would also just by any chance like some contracting or electrical work, please, we'll also talk about that too. And don't forget to call 855 Mikulka. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.